On today's History of Politics, we're not going to talk about the amendments or the Constitution today, or per se politics itself, but rather I want to talk to you about the men and women that make up this country. I'm not talking about those CEOs and the billionaires and the wealthy who sit behind desks, make calls, and hand down edicts. I'm talking about the people that sweat for a living, which is 99% of the American population. I'm talking about firemen, police officers, paramedics, doctors, nurses, yes, attorneys. By all means, they work too. But I'm also talking about the people that work in retail stores like Walmart or AutoZone or Advanced Auto Parts or Target. I'm talking about those people who aren't appreciated that work at Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's, Jack in the Box. How about those servers at your Olive Garden and your Red Lobsters? But it goes even beyond that. How about those plumbers that keep our houses from flooding and keep our toilets draining and our water pressure up? How about those electricians that provide the power for you to watch this on your TV or charge the phone that you're watching this on? How about those carpenters who fix your porch and build houses like the one you're living in? And let's not forget stonemasons. How about, while we're talking about all of this, how about funeral directors? Because it's inevitable that everybody's going to die one day, and somebody has got to handle that business. These are just some of the trades, but there's so many more. Farmers, for God's sake, who provide the basics of the food that we eat. How about them? To all of these people today, I tip my hat to you. I salute you. Oh, and I also want to mention, too, the military. Yes, National Guardsmen, the infantrymen, etc., the working men of the military. You are the lifeblood of this country. You are the heartbeat, the pulse. You are who made this country. And when I speak about that, let me be clear. It wasn't just white people that made this country. If it weren't for the Chinese, we wouldn't have railroads. It was the indigenous people who helped the settlers find their way around this land. And it was the African Americans, the black people. There are so many inventions that they brought to us, different uses for peanuts. They brought us the first cell phone. African Americans brought us the traffic light, and they get no credit for that. So it's not just a white Anglo-Saxon thing. Everybody together. People came to this country through Ellis Island and brought their culture and traditions. You know, it's funny how people talk about immigrants, but yet they'll go into a restaurant and eat Thai food or shawarma or Chinese food. Or how about the Italians who suffered for years, but Italian food is the greatest thing I've ever seen. That's my personal opinion. And I'm sure a lot of you agree with it. We are the lifeblood of this country. We built it together. And we worked hard and sweat hard and broke our backs. And some of you might even be like me, where you worked hard all of your life and now your body has betrayed you. But yet some folks would say that you need to pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Well, it's kind of hard to pull yourself up by the bootstraps when you don't have hands anymore. You are the ones we want to salute today. You are America. We are America. We built into it. We built it. We made it happen for 250 years plus. And we are to be honored today. This is our official day of rest. Cookout, sleep in, but do us one favor, just so you know. Please, for God's sake, don't drink and drive. This is the traditional last day of heavy law enforcement on the roads. Click it and ticket, over the limit, under arrest. This is the last big push for it. Because this is the last major summer holiday that there is. And after this, the travel goes down until Thanksgiving and then Christmas. So they're out there today in force looking, and if you've been drinking, they're looking for you. So do yourself a favor, get yourself a designated driver, or postpone. If you're going to drink today, postpone your return till tomorrow. Call in sick tomorrow. I know that's difficult because a lot of you can't afford to do that. But control yourself. Stay out here. Be free. So that you, and above all, stay alive. So that you can see Labor Day 2026. And also so you can keep tuning into our content and learn some more about the politics of the country that we live in. If you like this message and you learned something from it in particular, by all means, comment, but keep it respectful. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.